Hey there, I'm Slightly Froggy. Welcome back to my stream. Tonight we are playing another short game. This is going to be just a one-shot, but tonight we are playing Dream Daddy. It was brought up on a previous stream. We were kind of talking about silly, goofy little games that we could play in between some of our longer form games because we did just play like over 120 something hours of Persona 3 Reload, so like we needed like a breather game or two. So this will be our last breather game before we jump into Horizon Forbidden West, which, like, I hope I'm getting the name right now. I keep wanting to say Hidden West, and I don't know why. I'm sure once I finally start the game, I will get the name right. But for tonight, we are playing a silly dating sim game. I've got the settings set up, so we should be good for music, although I get the feeling we're probably not going to finish a playthrough of it tonight, but we'll play it for funsies for a night, and we're just gonna chill for a little bit. But I will preface this by saying I had a very busy day today. I barely made it home and ate in time to start streaming. Was in a bit of a rush, but I'm here. I'm ready to play a goofy, fun game with lots of dad puns in it. And we'll find out which daddy to go for. I did play Dream Daddy. I didn't realize I have like the special edition. I totally forgot I had that. Gabsby, MG Tower, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're both doing well tonight. Hello, daddies and daddy enjoyers. How goes it? I'm doing well. How are you? And MG Tower, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I will say, I think I picked this up at a pretty reasonable price on Steam some years back. I did 2 playthroughs of it. The first one I chose wrong, and it was a very short playthrough. The second one went much better. Like, I made it, like, through the course of the story. It's not a long game. It's meant for replaying, but still. Game's published by Game Grumps, right? Yes, it is. Hey there, JJ. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're doing well tonight. As per usual with new games, if the volume doesn't sound quite right in the game, or if I forgot to unmute it, please let me know in the chat, and I will make sure that everybody can hear this game, because it's got copyright-friendly music in it, so I shouldn't get copyright striked for it. It's an option, which I love. Like, that's how you know streamers made it. They had that in mind, because there's nothing worse than getting your stuff copyright striked. Also, as a word of warning, if you hear slight beeping off camera, it's probably my Tamagotchi. I'm raising a rebellious teenager, and we'll see if he gets uppity over the course of the stream. I might need to step aside for a moment to feed it or something. But anybody else been up to anything new and exciting? We're going to give folks some time to file in before we get started, because I did start late tonight. Want to make sure we're giving folks a fair chance, because you don't want to be missing this dating dad action. Also, we'll have to make our dad. Guys, I'm going to need some help. We've got to... Now, are we going to go for, like, a cool dad? Are we going for a goofy dad? Like, what's the vibe here? What are we going for? Because I feel like we got to have some fun with it here. We need a theme. Oh, downloading Silent Hill 2 remake on PS2. Oh, now someone will walk in on their way to the kitchen accidentally jump scare me. Oh, that's the worst. But congratulations having your own space. Although now there is the fear of playing a scary game by yourself. Because if it's too dark, I don't know if I can handle it. Oh, PS5, yeah. But I will say, like, the stuff I've seen of... I've read a lot of lore stuff about Silent Hill 2. I've seen some playthroughs of Silent Hill 2, and I've seen stuff from, like, the classic. And I've seen, like, some stuff from, like, the new remake of it. And, like, I don't know. Like, it looks great. I will never play it. Ever. There's too much fear in my heart. But I hope those who enjoy scary games have been enjoying it. I've heard pretty good things. Like, it's always a little controversial to remake a game that's, like, very much a cult favorite, but I feel like this one's earned some goodwill. Hey there, Min the Middle. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. You've made it in time for our one-off stream of Dream Daddy. We were just talking about I need a theme for my daddy for tonight, guys, because we do get to customize the daddy if I'm remembering correctly. You did. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're just kind of talking about what's up. Dream what now? Olaf, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Dream Daddy. You play a dad who dates other dads. It's a dating sim game. It's surprisingly wholesome if you want to play certain... I know there are some darker routes. I don't know how to get to those. I know they exist. But, oh, it's a fun game. At least Silent Hill 2 branded pillow, which is the most messed up word you could release without actually being explicit about it. Now, my question is, you say a Silent Hill 2 branded pillow, who's on the pillow? Is it James? Is it Maria? Is it a nurse? Is it Pyramid Head? There's a lot of possibilities there. I know how the internet works. It could be any of those. Exactly, it's a dating sim game. It's a perfect one-off game. I haven't played it in so long. Like, this will be almost, like, fresh for me. It's one of those games where it's like, I got it when everybody was talking about it, and I enjoyed it, and then, like, life. So I'm excited to be revisiting this one. There's buyers for all those pillows. Oh, 100%. Like, there's no way you could keep a Pyramid Head pillow in stock. It's gonna sell out immediately. Whether it's people who are buying it for the meme or people who are buying it in earnest, you can never really tell. It's the internet. It's a regular white pillow with Mary's letter printed. No way. Not a body pillow. It's the letter? That's wild. What's the market for that? Like, I get it's like, oh, it's kooky Silent Hill 2 merch. I was picturing a body pillow. I don't think it's that outlandish. I know fans have made those before. They like a man that does arm day, and they like a big sword. It's basically Guts from Berserk. What are you talking about? The appeal is the same. No, that's not fair to Guts. I enjoy Berserk. Guts has layers to him, but the comparison had to be made. Pyramid Head in that range of video game characters with giant, like, buster swords. Like, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Sword-shaped pillow. I mean, again, there's a market for that. Do you know why it's a pillow, though? No, unless there's like a more like nuanced plot reason for it, I'm not familiar. Although if you know the answer, if you could share it in a non-spoilery way for those who haven't had the chance to experience it. I know it's like it's been decades, but still. Sanosuke Saga, Rurouni Kenshin, and a big ass sword as well. It's just a thing. You just got to give those anime boys a big sword and the crowd goes wild. Can't go wrong. All right, we're just gonna give folks another quick minute before we jump in here. I'm just getting myself set up. But I'm excited to be revisiting this one. And, well, there's just no way to not spoiler attack on Discord. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm trying to remember why it would be a... Oh, no, now I know. Okay, it clicked. I understand now. That's brutal. I was thinking it was a more direct relation to the letter. I wasn't thinking so much about the pillow. Okay. Yeah. That's something. Oh boy, Silent Hill 2. And you said that's official merch too. That is wild. That is kooky. See, it took a minute. I got it, but it took a minute. All right. And on that note, on that revelation, let's get started with Dream Daddy. I forgot about the theme song. Alright, we're going in. New game. Laserdisc is clearly the superior digital video format. Oh boy. Sleeping. Dad. Dad, wake up. Oh, and as per usual, if the volume is off, if it needs to be boosted, turn down. Ooh, although I am seeing a slight error here. Hold on, hold on. We are not fully fit to this screen. Just a second. We pretend to be dead. Oh, we're so pretending to be dead. Here, hold on one quick second. Here we go. Okay, I think that's okay for the most part. It's on Konami's website. People assumed it was an April Fool's prank, but it was still listed and available the next day. Oh, we are so pretending to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. I finally open up my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. I forgot about how fun the daughter character is in this one. Morning, Manda Panda. Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Smile as often as you can. It'll make others around you feel more comfortable.
Build that dad.
Ooh, we gotta build dad. Okay, what is the theme of our dad? What vibe are we going for here? Art style's great. Oh, it's so good. Let's see. Do we want like big dad, fit dad, slim dad? As long as we have a mustache. Okay, you know what? Here, we're going thick tank bod. Big dad with mustache. You know what? I'm for it. Let's go. Here. Heads. There we go. Shadow. Yes, that's what we want. Ooh, oh wait, hold on. Let's do the facial hair because I feel like that's gonna be the defining feature, and then we build everything else around it. Now, mustache, like, I don't know about, like, I feel like brown. Be very inquisitive so that we can mustache through a question. Of course. We gotta have the dad puns. Let's see. Oh, we could go colored. Ooh, you know what? I mean, we gotta do like the froggy colors. We gotta go green hair. Actually, wait. Where's the... Oh wait, no, that's the colors themselves. What about the, eyebrows? Hold on. Here's that. Oh, brows. Here we go. Yeah. Bushy brows. Ooh. There we go. Feel good about these ones. Okay. Now it's hair. I don't know if I see him as like a long, I don't know, long hair, short hair. We've got some options. I kind of dig it, actually. Ooh, you know what? That one looks pretty cool. Ooh, it's between this one or this one. I've got good feelings about both of these. Ooh, we going with the pompadour or the side part? Luigi. All right, we're going pompadour then. Eyes. Let's see. Some of these are a little... Ooh. Ooh, look at the bedroom eyes on Froggy Daddy. The eggy eyes. Downturned eyes. Got a call when I came back. He had yassified Luigi Mario. You know it. I don't know if I want a grumpy dad. Like, some of these are kind of intense. Kind of dig this shoujo eyes. I mean, he's the missing Sailor Scout. You know, if we're gonna go for it, let's go with the pink eyes. Like, not pink eye, but pink colored. It complements the green. Looks like a St. Patrick's Day Freddie Mercury tribute. Honestly, that's like the best compliment for my dad. Let's see. I feel like we need to give him. Okay, perfect fit. Love this one. Ooh, we got some options here. Okay, the mustache hides it, so you know what? Let's go subtle. Yeah, we'll go with the slim mouth. We did brows, facial hair. Ooh, does our dad have glasses? Oh, it's saying art. Okay. You know what's a shame? Like, this one's probably the closest, but none of these have, like, readers. Like, how are you designing a dad who doesn't have readers on? Like, little readers. Bifocals. Like, come on. You know what? I might need to come back to these because I want to see... I don't know about piercings. Right in the mustache. I don't know if I'm feeling it for my dad, but let's go for clothing. Clothing will decide if there's sunglasses, I feel like. If it needs the sunglasses, we'll do it. Oh my god. The eggers there. I mean, you know what I'm kind of getting? I'm getting, like, kind of Disco Elysium. It's missing the tie, although that's also part of the bit. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of feeling it. I mean, let's see. Like, he looks sharp, but I'm just... This is, I feel like, what he would wear to, like, parent-teacher night. You know? Honestly, it's kind of Harry. It's Harry from Disco Elysium. Let's go with this, but do we want glasses? I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe like a sunglasses. Honestly, I love him. He's great. Yes, the white frame. Let's go for silver frames. It's Tequila Sunset, honestly. I can't, it changes the color of the arms. It doesn't actually change like the color of the lenses, which I feel like is a missed opportunity. Because 100% I would have done pink lenses. No, it's just the little arms. You can kind of see them change there, but yeah, let's go with silver. I don't know, like this feels like we're taking the family on vacation to Orlando, Florida, and we're going out to a nice dinner because it's my partner's birthday. Like, I don't know, I'm just like, that's the feeling I'm getting here. To see the frogs. Hey there, little Nemo. Hello, all your dad is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm very proud of him. I'm so glad we got to build a great dad. I'm trying to remember how much we actually get to see our dad, but I feel very happy with this dad. What's the other name you can get again? If you make up your own name and shoot. I think I did that too. I'm trying to remember. It'll occur to me later. Or I'll suddenly say it just in the middle of stream. I'll be like, right, it's this. But looking good, Daddy.
Name that dad.
Oh, I mean, we gotta go with... I mean... We gotta. We were this for 120 hours in Persona 3. We're gonna keep this train rolling.
Be that dad.
Tip 77, don't smoke. Oh, I missed it. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done. Oh, we get to see him in the corner. Oh, good, I'm so glad. Got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums.
Yeah.
Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. See, she's got the sunglasses same as... That's where she gets it from. Sunglasses. That's my daughter. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. Ooh, are we straight? Or, sorry, we're dating other dads. Are we bi? Like, where are we leaning? You know what, let's say the only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume! You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so we went with both. Princess Dragon. It's not Guillaume de la Mignon. It's the old disco star. The expression. Oh, yes! That sounds familiar. And you can make up as very annoyingly just outside memory's reach. It'll occur to you and me at the same time, I bet you anything. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right. Yep, definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. She was a horse girl! Hey there, Kay. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well tonight. We're just kicking off Dream Daddy, and this is our daddy. Yes. We got plenty of them. Plenty of daddies. Google don't want to. Totally fair. It's like, no, I'll remember this. I'll remember. Ah. Dad? I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. You know what? He does look somebody who was in a ska band. Ouch, kid. This communist manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dick Mullins, the fictional detective. The guys in the proceeding jail. Still remember my first daddy fondly. Aww. Ugh. Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. Oh, right. Emma P. was the one who... Ooh, tried to steal people's pets. Fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Oh, I love her. Pooped her pants during a sleepover. Not as great. I don't remember all the information I actually bought. It's your brain sifting through the filing cabinet. Just, it's like pulling out everything. Let's say she fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. Guilty. Alright, I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. Sue me. But don't arrest me, please. And this is why we love him.
Aww.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. He didn't believe me either. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's. Not McFriday's!
Hey.
And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. Oh no! Samanda's passed away. Oof. I think you mean food poisoning. You know, with a Z.
Dad.
Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. Ooh, that was the day we were born. That was the day we adopted you. We'll say that was the day we adopted you. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident. It wasn't anything big, just, you know, a little fender bender in the parking lot. But of course, I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh, man. He holds my hand, looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay."
Oh.
He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. You know what? It feels... I don't know if this is a touch just because I'm wearing, like, a Hawaiian-style shirt, but, like, this... Like, it fits. It fits perfectly. I love it. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child.
Alright.
Hey, remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Things have been lining up perfectly so far. Like, that's why I'm almost wondering, I'm like, wait a minute, is some of this dependent on what I picked to customize my dad? Probably not, but wouldn't it be so cool if it was, though? Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it still stings a little bit to leave it behind. Type of game rather watch rather than play. It's a good one. Okay. I mean, like, it's very visual, the story. Like, it's a fun little story, for sure. Let's keep the windows open. Yeah, I know, we can't trust this girl. Not with closed windows. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rear view window. Or rear view mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Oh boy, let's break out this old thing. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features. Ooh, washer and dryer hookups, 2-car garage, multiple places to sleep. All of these, fantastic. You know what? Let's go for the 2-car garage. A 2-car garage. That's right, you heard me. A garage big enough for not one, but 2 whole cars. As well as room for all of my very important dad tools. And my motorcycle. My sick hog. The old steel pony. Dad's little motor velocipede. Dad. The 2-wheeled transportation station. Dad. I have never ridden a motorcycle in my life, and to be honest, I am afraid of them. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin.
Yes.
I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to? So I don't have to waste gas? I mean, and trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Oh man, ain't that the big challenge behind the wheel? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Okay, come on, 3-point turns are not... I can do a 3-point turn. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey.
Huh.
I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real...
Ah.
Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that.
Huh.
But I won't forget it. So, what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first, we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. Maybe meet some people. I mean, you never know. There's already chairs out here? Look at that. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Nintendo showed 3 whole seconds of Silk Song, I feel like. In a movie and a character thinks the hero fell off a cliff, only for them to show up behind them and look down the cliff, wondering what they're looking at. I was seeing a bunch of reaction videos on TikTok to Silk Song. People were freaking out. And honestly, I'm so thrilled for them. They've been waiting for so long. They've been waiting. Hi-ya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud.
Huh.
Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich? Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. and you're driving. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee. See all the dogs in the park nearby. Oh my gosh, there's dogs. Ooh. It's 10 a.m. Probably need a coffee. Gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. When changing a tire, make sure to tighten the bolts in a starfish pattern. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? He makes a good point. At least when I'm home, some random guy's gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it, because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is very much within my personal zone. Scope creep that kept Silk Song in development for so long. I had a bunch of rad stuff to show off literally years ago. Yeah. Dad? And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're that jerk who left their mug?
Ugh.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda! We walk inside.
Hey.
The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. There's a handsome daddy.
Oh.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name?
Oh.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Hey.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. Still need to play Hollow Knight on the streets I can tackle. Oh boy. I don't know. It looks like a very fun game, but I won't rule it out 100%, but I don't know. I'd be worried going into that game and getting frustrated. I feel like it needs, like, less pressure of, like, not having people around, you know? But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Oh.
He stopped! So what'll it be? Heavily salted stream experience. Yeah. And like, I don't know. I know there's some streamers that, like, that's part of the bit. It's like watching them get salty. I just feel embarrassed. I'd rather have fun. I'd rather have a silly fun time. I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have, oh god, this is me every time I order at a coffee shop. Godspeed, you black coffee, iced Tegan and Sarah, chai Antwood. Okay, so it's the morning. Let's go for a black coffee. We just did a move. This feels like a dad answer. A classic. He loves it! I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed You, Black Emperor is a really amazing and influential progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes and... I'm doing the thing again.
Hey.
But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please.
Oh.
Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Medium.
Huh.
Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? That's a valid question. Let's look at the screen, so when you read the dialogue about giving the same answer over and over again, getting frustrated that you're talking about... No, it wasn't to you. It was Matt, our potential daddy boyfriend, was having a bit of a good old ramble. You know what? That makes sense. I feel like Biggie Smalls should be a medium. Just to, like, really throw people off. But logically, it makes sense. I think it's big. I think it's, like, their largest size. I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal?
Yeah.
Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Scott was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. Sink right into it. That's a dad observation. Should at least be able to talk to ghosts or something. Be a medium that way. Oh, but okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me.
Huh.
This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See? We're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. God, relatable. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Froggy.
Hey,
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both.
hey.
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey.
You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Hey.
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe. I'm in. And I need help coming up with a name for it. Ooh. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt services us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing.
Oh.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Ooh, banana bread Kennedy's, grateful banana bread, right said banana bread. Ooh. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards the Grateful Dead pun. Here, I'm gonna go for the Grateful Bread. Banana to Armus. Ooh, he did not like that. Like the Jamrock band fronted by Jerry Garcia?
Wait.
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah, Grateful Banana Bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals. No.
Oh. Oh.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Oh.
See? It sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. That looks like a bad daddy. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
I mean, what? I'm just a big guy with a big green mustache. What's the big deal here? You see this every day. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Ooh. Let's get some fresh air. Time to soak up all that vitamin D, make our bones nice and strong. Yeah, our skeletons are gonna get so strong they're gonna hop right out of our bodies and crush cars with their bony fingers. Amanda, I already have an irrational fear that my skeleton will one day escape this flesh sack and run amok. Please don't encourage it. Right. Sorry. To the park! Everyone needs to know how to use power tools. Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. Can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in that stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof. A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Oh my god, I love it. I like your necktie. You know what? As a vaguely hairy Disco Elysium character, I have to comment on neckwear. Ruff. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Woof woof. How long do I have left? How did you know? Do you have tomorrow's lottery numbers? Orc. Got it. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian... Hey, it's like another variation of me. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. Did talk to mailboxes as if they were people. Yeah. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. You're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's heads. It's a new technique. I'll catch you with my teeth next time. Caught me off guard on this round. Not again. Not ever again. He loves it. Oh, there were extra things in the hearts there. Okay. I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Froggy, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. You really liked it. Hi. Your dog's cool. Old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Ryan gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. I know I butchered that name, apologies. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Yes! Brian, go on, Daisy. Tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Okay. Alright, it's even. It's 80-80. Okay. We gotta go brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15 HP. Oh boy. Does that change your daughter? Because that's typically like the Pokemon option. Item. What do we got? Grade card band-aid. Spelling bee photo. Ooh. Let's go with grades. You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. We just keep it there. Dad. Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. You really carry that around everywhere? Ouch. Maybe it is kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. High school brother. It's ginormous. 2-volume edition. It's about the size of a small province. Yikes! Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang. Haven't read it? It's one day. That's the reason we buy books, that one day we will eventually read them. Eventually. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer club. You lose 10 HP. Froggy's HP. Ooh. Okay, we have a slight lead. What else do we have here? How old is this child art? You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Why do we have that? Cute! It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20 HP! Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize. A canoe! We're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. Ooh, okay. We still have a lead. A few books that size their commitment. Like to break them into smaller books as a valid cleanser. Yeah. Spelling bee photo. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy's getting prep for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully, this will be her 3rd win in a row. Yikes, you lose 5 HP. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10 HP. Oh no! Okay, it's tied. Because I don't know what a band-aid will do. Can't switch daughters. Amanda is your only daughter. It backfired. Let's brag some more. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Oh, I clicked too fast. Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. It's still tied. You know what? Let's see what the Band-Aid does. With a flourish, you produce a Band-Aid from your pocket. Take an E and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. What are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. Anyone would agree it is an unusual gesture. You lose 10 HP! Words aren't all Daisy's good at, by the way. Her math is amazing. One time I actually called her to double check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam. Oh my gosh. You did that more than once, Dad. Doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy? Still, you lose 10 HP. Oh, we lost. Dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Don't look a gifted daughter in the mouth. Did he have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood? We just moved in. You live around here? Yeah, we live in the cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding? I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? The corgi's pretty big for a corgi, I gotta say. I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing.
Yeah.
Too close to the truth, Dad.
Oh.
Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda McCormick. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Let's go unpack. We should head home. I'm gonna need 4 hours minimum to figure out how to build my new bed, and I'd like to not have to sleep on the floor tonight. I mean, we're a dad. We can't. Eat plenty of carbs the night before a big game. Whew. I gotta catch those fast. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Froggy. That's what my name is.
Oh.
I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Christy, baking cookies? Come on. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Yeah.
Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies.
Cracker Barrels.
Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come and she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer.
Oh.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Is the missus around? Mr., actually. And, no, not anymore.
Oh.
He died. Oh.
Ooh,
I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hi, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? Hey there, Kosaka Honoka. Hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome back to the stream. Honestly, I'm matching the energy. We're both struggling. That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal.
Hey.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Nope. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Nice.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes.
Yeah.
See? You're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? Oh, they're gone. I'm sorry.
Yes.
If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway? Yeah. Congrats on your pregnancy. I'm not pregnant. Honestly, it's the same energy. It's like that. Like, back when I used to work in customer service, I would never acknowledge, like, despite that, encountering people that looked very pregnant, I would never acknowledge it. I would never comment on it because I was so worried that I would be like saying that to somebody who wasn't pregnant or was suffering like a medical condition or something. Like, it was my fear. And I stood by that. Although I did get called out once when it was like, a woman's just like, oh, can I go ahead? And it's like there was a lineup and I'm just like, well, no, there's a lineup. And another person line's like, she's very clearly pregnant, like, let her go. And it's just like, I know, but I don't want to say it out loud in case I'm wrong. Because otherwise then I just let somebody, like, go ahead in line for no reason. And then people get mad. I don't know. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Oh, I do not miss working customer service. I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back. Probably. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. Usually you have to wash it first, though. We're gonna be the best neighbors in this whole cul-de-sac. We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside.
Ah.
Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his. I had hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Good eye, kid.
Huh.
And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. And we walk up to the kids and wave. Kinda creepy kids. Alright. Hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us, blankly. We just wanted to, return this nice plate, and thank you for the cookies. Jeez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him.
Whoa.
They were really good. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. I chuckle nervously. Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly. Right, Dad? Right. That's what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house. Creepy kids. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. You've been awake for, what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many! Grow your own vegetables. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Froggy, bro! I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig?
Oh.
Bro. Holy. Wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Hey.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Nice.
Aw, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting?
Oh.
Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? Did ask a streamer how her cat was doing once, and she had to spend the first 30 minutes of stream before I arrived talking about, oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, like, there was no way to know. But, oh, that's rough. I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding! Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
I don't know.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
Oh.
She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Keg Stan Craig is a father of 3. What a normal amount of children to have. Keg Stand Craig? Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. Still chat sometimes, never regular there, it was just unfortunate, yeah. I mean, like, there's a level of understanding where it's like sometimes people just show up in the middle of the stream, they don't have the context, and like, we're human, these things happen. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know.
Bro.
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up, we could do a bro brunch like the good old days. Alright, sure, sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it, like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy, and then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "Basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Hold on, I need to take a very quick allergy break. I'll be back in 2 seconds. And we're back. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. You gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Man, they got the mail transferred over fast. Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application. blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Aw, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me that they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine. Really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R. and Emma P. are sleeping over tonight. So... you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. Secretly the mayor of this town, gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. We're gonna say we're going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves. The lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game? I mean, that's the correct answer. Nice. Which game? Oh, you know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game. On TV. At somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Peter Weller actually has a PhD in history. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go. This way. Cool, okay. We're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above... Oh, I think that's supposed to say. A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favored team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. I love these, this very dry breakdown of like, this is what watching sports is like at a bar. Here. I might need to make a slight adjustment to the green screen. 1 quick second. You lost? Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. Ugh, great. Now I've lost it. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Froggy, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. And I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe some other time?
Ugh.
Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Ah, must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Froggy. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yep. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Hi, I'm Neil. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Oh, shots fired. I don't like them. No, I'll say I like shots. We're not gonna go in for love shots, but I like shots. Thank you. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Froggy, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Ooh, what cool thing do we compliment? Alright, 3 streams straight. Congrats, Kosaka Honoka. Let's see, the cool leather jacket. This feels a bit too much like a flirt. The hand tattoo, I'm curious about. Let's say the hand tattoo. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? Ooh, he does not like it. It's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy's mysterious. And cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. Like, she was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad? He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Oh my god, it's like a little bit of attention from a handsome man. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? I guess I am. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Sup?
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live here? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Froggy.
Oh?
So, are we doing this or what? What? You know, you wanna come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. This feels a little fast. Like, are both of these affirmative? Like, I have to actively be like, no, thank you. Like, thanks, but no thanks. No, thank you. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. I mean, he didn't hate it. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What do you mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Treat people better than they treat you. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoop, must have winked back out. Check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Alright, folks. Are we going to the gym? We going back to sleep? What? Like, we're not gonna go through a full playthrough. You know what? Let's go to the gym. Why not? Let's make a fool of ourselves at the gym for funsies. Why not? Hey, my man. Need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Oh, hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey, bro, good morning. This is what I'm wearing to the gym? Get another outfit. Hey, good to see you, man. Imagine going to the gym dressed like that. Like, that's such a power move. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Let's see. That's the thing about working out. Working out makes it even worse. That's fair. With your help, I am. I get the feeling this is going to be less of me kicking butt and more the gym kicking my butt. But I can handle it with you here. Dude, bro, that means a lot.
Hey!
We head into the gym and I am immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them.
Oh.
He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes.
Oh.
Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So I know we are on treadmills.
Nice.
Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Nice.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine, and I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself?
Nice.
That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. That feels safe. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he can crush people's skulls with them.
Hey.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh, he really liked that. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? A couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. Keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. Check out my hot buy. I'll say I love learning. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all that intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens. Mostly those things.
Oh.
So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes.
Nice.
We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. Hey there, Qua. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Bit late, just popping in to say hi. Appreciate it. You're missing this great dad action. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing it so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice in my body. A lot of researching cryptids. I mean, that's what the History Channel is for.
Oh.
Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. Ugh. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? Guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at this party, and you vowed to make me feel better, tell me to create a distraction, so of course, you know, I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. Pushmore today was fun, very relaxing, basically cutting the grass at my uncle's house. Nice! And then I tried to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Hey.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me, post-keg stand, with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Dude.
So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. We get him home, get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And then the next day he's alive and well.
Dude.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts.
Nice.
Dude, bro, you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. Oh boy, ain't that the truth?
Oh, man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Nice.
You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh boy. Protein shakes. What is this, White Lotus? Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. Take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Bro.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. Pretty proud of it.
Nice.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this. Everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no! I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Oh shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Moving pictures, Sans. Oh my gosh, these go so fast, I want to read them. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? Youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lidded eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs to the left, can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly, a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucien, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Ah.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool.
Oh.
You must be Froggy. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat on one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. What is he, 10? The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that, well, for the end of the period rings, all the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Whoa.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Also, why is it like past 4 o'clock and they're still in class? Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Oh, middle school. Don't you teach high schoolers?
I don't know.
Both. You know, budget cuts. Ah, right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. Oh, no problem. Mr. Vega? Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We'll say that she has a tendency to bottle things up. I feel like that's a pretty accurate read of Amanda. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. She keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Oh.
Yes? They ever catch that rye? Yes. Oh, we get free flirt points here. Here we go. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We have dinner at home. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class, you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. That's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to be going to the same school? Yep. Maybe that's not the best, transition topic there. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would... Dad? I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Okay, she definitely likes him. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Oop. Tamagotchi went to sleep. Hold on. It's like, I'm going to bed now. He's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess this conversation is over. To the mall, then. Try to drive in a way where... I'll never read it fast enough. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop mall security guards from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. You know what though? That stoned teenager is gonna make you the best nachos, because they're gonna make it while picturing it's for them. I'm just saying. Don't undersell the stoned nacho kid. We take a seat in a rickety table and dig in.
Hey.
These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So,
Oh.
something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh my god. What? Which meme? All memes?
Ugh.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death.
Ugh.
And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny. She is right, though. Oh shit, what up?
Ugh.
Dad, please.
Eh?
Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. You know, Hot Topic. Just say it. We know. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time.
Huh.
Oh, that one. Yep, that's a Hot Topic. It's got the shirts on the walls. Okay. Amanda runs into the store with me, trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. I will say, though, they do sell anime t-shirts. I've seen some pretty alright ones. I bought a Junji Ito shirt at a Hot Topic. It's fine. I'm past caring about cringe. Amanda runs into the store with me, trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline. Kinda. It's not. I feel like, okay. I have a complicated relationship with Hot Topic because I was very much like a nerdy, awkward preteen that found like the Hot Topic space like really cool. I bought into it. I bought like Invader Zim t-shirts and that from Hot Topic back in the day. And then like it's that thing where you get a bit older and you kind of look back on it and it's not quite the thing that appeals to you anymore, so you like instantly label it as cringe even though it's literally just doing its thing. And then you go full circle and you don't care about cringe anymore and you're like, you know what? They're selling a silly t-shirt of a cat standing next to a banana. I'm all for that. All the power to them. I love that. It's the full circle of cringe. That's all. I'm so proud? Speech. Amanda.
Yeah.
Speech. Honestly, like for real. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, only 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann McCormitt had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you.
Oh.
Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Yes. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. Ooh, we got band t-shirts, ironic mugs. Check the clearance bin for hot deals. We're gonna look at the band t-shirts. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I enjoy, but they must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. I hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled... vampire! I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? I would like to speak to the manager. People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out. Nice! It's a good one. Storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So, what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard, I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? The name is just so catchy. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Honestly, I'd be curious just to see, like, how do you structure this show? Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Oh, jeez. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're going to die. That's because we are about to die. This is art. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. Ain't that the most teenager thing to do? It's like, I'm gonna cause problems. See you later, Dad. Honestly, same. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint, Dogbone, after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. It's like Harney and Sons tea is coming around. Nice! Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and 1 desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Ooh, excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. Oh, we're going for the pun. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early. Just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Guess we're not as early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dog wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Honestly, that's how it always goes. Like, it's like I brought store-bought salad. 4 other people also brought store-bought salad. I mean, yeah, I believe it. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
What?
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Hey.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Krish? Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. It's very Homelander energy. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Lavender marriage? Ah, Mary's sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed?
Ah.
I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to? Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Froggy, and his daughter, Amanda.
Ah.
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Honestly, like, I love exiting a conversation like that. It's like, this has been great, but I've got to be over there. Like, Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends.
Ugh.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about weather. God, that's like my go-to small talk topic. I'm also Canadian, so I feel like that's like par for the course, but still.
Ugh.
Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? What an escalation there. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac. That can't be right. I better investigate. Ooh, we've got crowds of people. Okay. Here, let's start with the trio. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig.
Oh.
Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare 2 art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I think I'll talk to Craig. He's as lost as I am. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Huh, great. Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are.
Nice.
But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves him around.
Oh.
Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? New place perfect. Never get too comfortable. Almost done. Still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable.
Oh.
We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes it after her dad. Froggy, how are you liking the neighborhood? Imagine you're like turning into this conversation. It's like eating pizza and having spoonfuls of salad dressing as a palate cleanser. It's like, oh my god, is my student okay? Do I need to call some authorities? Hey, how you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Oh.
Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Oh.
It does look pretty darn cute. Not gonna lie. It's a good look. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Hey, Froggy, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita? Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend, and, your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Ah.
Yep. Still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Sweet Manchego.
What the heck? Hugo looks around the party. You must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
What?
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking?
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Wow, a menace. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Froggy, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch.
I don't know.
Ernest. Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See, that right there. You can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey!
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool.
Oh.
I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Froggy. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Let's talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys.
Hey!
Froggy, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least.
Oh!
That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Froggy, have you met Robert yet? Oh yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again.
Hey!
We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even got her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside making art. I mean, she won a local competition for that art. Yeah. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway,
Whoa, whoa.
I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same year. Well, things change once you have wait, what happened the last time?
Hey!
Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Guess that's camping for you. That's camping! Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey.
Hey!
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid.
Oh!
Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again.
Oh!
I'm kidding.
Oh!
Whew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghosts locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? Oh boy, I love yellow jackets. I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing? Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. Live a little. And Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Alright.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? Yeah, she just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Alright. Let's talk to Joseph and Damien. Oh, this is going to be an interesting combo. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Froggy, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh my.
Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool though. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Blood Marchant. Oh my gosh, right on the nose there, at your service. They are words. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Whoa.
Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever and ever. whatever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. Well, there we go. Red rum, red rum.
Oh my god.
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Give it a rest.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Ugh.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary.
Hey.
Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Froggy yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? Sir. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. You have blood in your last name. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. In the Navy. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know? That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? What do you think, youth pastor? I don't know. Just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Froggy, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Oh my god, it doesn't stop. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Hey.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. What are the chances? Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. She decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Honestly. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook? Dadbook?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Although lately there's been a lot of posts with weird AI images. We just tend to scroll past those. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Here, I think we just had a save there. Here, just because I noticed what time it is, let's finish off the night. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Got burger and me, felt like I was at a networking event, honestly. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was. Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Try to exercise regularly. Alright. It was just, what was that about cauliflower? Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody really went into the cauliflower. What? I don't know. Like, I always kind of like the cauliflower. Like, I think it goes well with the dip. Unpopular opinion, I guess. I don't know. I find it's always like it's the tomatoes that are left over. That's my experience with the veggie trays, but maybe that's just me. In any case, we have hit time for tonight. But I feel like we make good progress. We got to the barbecue. We got to see everybody in one place. We had this huge grilling pun off. Doesn't get much better than that. Much dadder than that. Love the tomatoes. I mean, they're good. I'm just saying in my experience, whenever I've had to pick up a veggie tray at the end of a function, or if I've seen a veggie tray at the end of the function, I mean, yeah, there's usually some cauliflower left over, but it's that in the tomatoes. I don't know what it is about the cherry tomatoes. They are yummy. I don't get it either. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, as a note, we are not going to be continuing Dream Daddy in the next stream. This was meant to be sort of a little palate cleanser, something kind of light and bubbly. And on Monday, we're going to be starting Horizon Forbidden West. We're starting on the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, which will give me a couple of days to kind of get things started. But we'll be able to stream on Monday and Tuesday, back-to-back nights. Make sure we're getting a real feel for where the story has gone since the end of the first game. Be very curious to see where things go from here. Be prepared for me to bungle some action scenes, because I am out of practice. Yes, machine murder. Grilling tonight, machine murder next week. So I hope you'll join me for that. If anything changes between now and then, the details will be on Discord, here, on Twitter/X, on Threads, Blue Sky, in all of the usual places. But Monday night at 7:30, we're kicking off Horizon Forbidden West. And I'm finally getting the hang of saying the name out loud. I'm not messing up the name now. It's progress. Slow progress, but it's progress. But thank you again for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you on Monday. And until then, yeah, it was a fun one. Honestly, I'm very happy with the dad we built. I'm debating whether I want to continue this playthrough or not off stream. I'm really debating it. But in any case, I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and a lovely weekend, and hopefully I will catch you on Monday night at 7:30 for Horizon Forbidden West. Until then, have a good one.